Hi, I'm Rich with insideHPC. We're here at SC16 in Salt Lake City. And today I'm here with Gilad Shainer from Mellanox. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you, Rich?
Great, great. When folks see this, the top 500 will be the big news. What do you have to share about InfiniBand and Mellanox and the top 500?
So first, I think that the big news is going to be around HDR InfiniBand. Right, so we announced the new generation of InfiniBand HDR. It runs in 200 gigabit per second, so doubling the network speed. And we announced all the components under InfiniBand HDR. So the quantum switch, which is a switch that has 40 ports of 200 gigabit per second or 80 ports of 100 gigabit per second. So we're talking about amazing scalability here for the switch fabric.
Yeah.
And just to give you a number, if you take 3 hops for 100 gigabit per second with quantum, you can build 128,000 nodes in that system.
Okay, so that's scalability,
Yeah, which is around 4 or 5x higher than anything else that exists out there in the market.
Wow.
So it's amazing scalability. We also focus in bringing more intelligence to the network. The network becomes a distributed CPU within the system.
Yeah.
So having accelerations for MPI tag matching, rendezvous offloads, collective operations, storage, for background checkpointing, for example, and security, we bring much higher performance to applications. So we're talking about 5 to 10x higher performance for collective operations. We're talking about 2x reduction in latency for send-receive operation because of tag matching. So the intelligence within the fabric actually enables applications to scale and deliver much greater performance versus anything else that exists out there.
Right. So when are you going to be delivering this HDR technology to the market?
So we're going to start delivering that in 2017.
Yeah.
All the components, the quantum switch, the ConnectX-6 adapter, and of course the cable infrastructure for both copper and fiber optics.
That's a big leap from...
Yes. The users needs more performance, right? You want to solve bigger things, you want to scale. There is more demands from the applications. So driving or enabling 200 gigabit per second does answer many of those needs. But saying that, as we announcing the 200 gigabit per second, we already start working on the 400 gigabit per second because we're already seeing demands for 400 gigabit per second for multiple applications.
Okay, so that's what comes after HDR then?
NDR.
NDR.
Okay.
But today we're at EDR, correct? And that's what's on the top 500, a lot of that.
Right, so today we are in EDR up to EDR speeds. Right?
Yes.
InfiniBand is a standard, so it enables first backward and future compatibility, but it also offers multiple options for users. Right, you can use FDR or EDR or QDR, and people can choose what's the right fabric for their needs, and they're not limited to one specific area. Gotcha. So, if we're talking about the top 500 list, for example, what you can see top 500 list, which I think it's important, if we just look on 2016, the 2016 new project on the top 500, InfiniBand has almost 4x higher end-user projects versus any proprietary interconnect on the top 500 list.
So certainly dominating that.
Dominated,
list.
but it's not just it's not just that. It's end users looks on the options that they have there.
Yeah.
And they choose to use InfiniBand, and it says 4x more end users in 2016, based on the top 500, choose to use InfiniBand and not anything else.
Okay. So what else is Mellanox announcing this week at SC16?
So first, just on the HDR thing, we do invite everyone to come into our booth and to actually see quantum switch and ConnectX-6 adapters and the cables. We'll have them in our booth at the show. And we also want to invite everyone to join our Wednesday night event that's going to be in Grand America, that will talk more about the HDR technology and solutions, and we'll have multiple guests on stage.
Yeah, and I understand you hired a comedian, famous guy, Izzy or Fuzzy or whatever.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah, it should be fun.
It should be fun. Looks great fun.
Right.
So
now, beyond that, by the way, as you ask, we'll have more demonstrations in multiple partner booths around the show floor. We'll have demonstrations around our CUDA, which is enabled to drive higher performance for GPU applications, so actually enable GPU to become a service. We're going to do a virtual reality demonstrations over InfiniBand. So, InfiniBand enables more and more applications, definitely in HPC, now machine learning, but now people start using InfiniBand for virtual reality. And we'll have a demonstration around that. We will announce more designs, and there will be announcement coming on a new system is going to deploy it in Australia that leverage InfiniBand, and more announcement around the usage of Mellanox solutions around the world. One more thing to add.
Yes.
So, people connect Mellanox with InfiniBand, right? But Mellanox also provide Ethernet solutions.
Yes.
And on the top 500, you will see also Ethernet solutions on the list. And Mellanox, by the way, connects all the 40 gig Ethernet systems on the top 500 list. And this list will see also the first 100 gig Ethernet on the top 500 list, which is also Mellanox end-to-end. So 100 gigabit per second NIC and the Spectrum switch.
Well, that variety of choice and being able to match that to what the users are asking for. That's terrific.
Right.
All right. So it sounds like a great week in store for Mellanox at SC16.
Yeah, I think Mellanox is definitely focused on the interconnect technology.
Yeah.
It's a matter of bringing more intelligence to the network in order to run application in higher performance and higher scalability. That's our focus. We push the envelope. We're the first one to announce 200 gigabit per second. And as I said before, announcing that, we already started working on a 400 gigabit per second, which I can put an estimation that we'll be able to bring it out in the 2019 timeframe.
Wow, exciting. So that'll be right around exascale time, I would imagine. So great. Well, thanks for sharing that with us today, Gilad, and good luck at SC16.
Thank you very much, Rich.